Welcome back, everybody, to part 5 of building one of these derby cars. If you haven't seen the other parts, please go check them out. Part 1 all the way up to part 4. So you know how we got to this point. Please leave a like and subscribe so I can make it to 100 subscribers at the end of this year. And so I can do something special for you guys. I don't know what, but I will definitely figure that out when we get to that point. So, today what we're going to be working on is putting the frame together and probably going to finish up the front end on this, this part. So, I'm going to go get the materials and I'll see you guys when we get back. So, what we're going to start on first is building the frame for this car. So, what I use for the frame is the pieces that are going around your tin. These pieces right here. Right there. That's what I use. I've been using it ever since I started building them. And it worked perfectly. So what I do usually is leave some overlapping right here. You can tell. So what you can do is bend it. Bend it all up. So it makes it stronger. Gonna do this on camera for you guys. It doesn't take that long. See, ta-da, already done. So you got a nice, perfect, hopefully hard frame for your car. I don't do a full-fledged frame all the way across from the front to the back. Sometimes I do, like this, my wagon. Full frame all the way across. And most of the time, I just put the frame from this man, I can't have a brain fart. I can't remember. The firewall. I don't know why I had a brain fart right there. But I put the frame all the way to the firewall and sticking out for the bumper. So, starting off, what you want to do is measure how big the frame do you need. So you just put it there. You can build a full frame too. You can do that if you want, which I will not be showing you guys at all because I don't like how it does that. It loses up a lot of metal, especially if you don't have the abundance of metal. Because one of these could build at least, I don't know, 2 cars, especially if they're long enough. So what you want to do is cut it and have a little bit sticking out for your bumper. So I'm going to get that done and glue them on and I'll come right back to you guys. Just before I glue these in, what you want to do is when you cut your metal does get a bit flat. If I can zoom in, if I can focus. Come on, focus. There you go. If it doesn't get flat like that, you just take your scissors or whatever you cut it with and just put it on something and pound it back so it's nice and circled like you see here. Well, this one's not as nice as circled, but you know what I mean. So that gives your bumper and your but your glue easier to stick to your firewall. So I'm gonna get these glued in and I'll be coming right back to you guys. There we go. I just glued the frame on. So what I do for my frames, I try to keep them as equal as possible to the car, and not have that big of a gap that you between the frame. Because what ends up happening if you have too big of a gap right there, your bumper, like one of these flat bumpers, especially one of these flat bumpers, which I'll be showing you how to make, and the pointed bumpers. If you end up putting a bumper here and it's too spread apart, and if you run against a pointed bumper, that pointed bumper can easily buckle your bumper. Like, it will cut your bumper in 2. And that will completely destroy your bumper, and that's just a good waste of bumper right there, which you don't want end up happening. So that's why I keep my frame as kind of not not to spread apart. So what I'm gonna do next is put in that piece right there, and I'll see you guys when I get that done. So I just got the front piece done. Before I glue it in, I want to show you exactly what you want to do when you do these. So how I do it, I just take a piece like this and cut it basically like this. But you want to have quite a bit of piece right here so you can bend it. Because when you bend it, you can glue it to the fenders. But before I used to do that, I actually used to finish up and build these right here. I kind of stopped doing that because, well, I don't know, it just takes a lot more time to do that, and I just don't have the time to keep building these cars. These cars take time, which you guys are seeing right now. So I'm gonna get that glued in and come back real quick. So there we go, just got it glued in. She's not the even-ish, but it's not the easy to get it even as possible. I mean, you can keep spending as much time on it, but I'll try to get these built as fast as possible so I can keep making videos for you guys. So that's all I'm gonna do today. Again, some of the stuff doesn't take as much time, but putting it all together, it takes a lot of time. Take you up to maybe half hour to 45 minutes just to build one car. Start from finish, painting it, to putting the wheels on, to doing this. So this is part 5. Part 6 will be coming out pretty soon. Again, please like and subscribe so I can make it to a goal of 100 subscribers at the end of this year. And thanks for watching, everybody. See you guys on next time. Goodbye.